So it's a special one-on-one here with Mr. Roger Crawford.
Crawford.
Are you related to Terence Bud Crawford?
No, I'm not.
the famous American boxer.
Yeah.
So you are
Crawford, but
you are the Crawford in tennis.
Yes.
Okay. Welcome to this special interview.
Thank you.
Yeah, we've joined you here in your office at Tennis Foundation Ghana inside the Accra Sports Stadium.
Yes.
You know, we have been seeing a lot of work of Tennis Foundation Ghana, but we don't know what Tennis Foundation Ghana is like. Can you please tell us, what the foundation is all about?
So Tennis Foundation Ghana is a not-for-profit organization that is into tennis and education. Again, using tennis to give what we call life-changing opportunities for Ghanaian children. We do this by working also in consultation with the Ghana Tennis Federation, who are the government mandated body for tennis in Ghana. Yeah.
So, you do organize tournaments as we are seeing right now,
right.
ITF competition taking place.
Right.
How do you do that? You fund it yourself? How do you do it?
So let me put it this way. So the ITF competition is just one of many things we do. Like I said, we're into tennis, we're into education. Those are the two primary trees that we have in our organization. The ITF is necessary right now because we don't have that many competitions at that level for Ghanaian juniors, or even West African juniors, I should say. So having ITF competitions here for them is sure the gateway to them being part of the global tennis community, which is very needed for them to be able to recognize, for example, those who want to go pro, if they're good enough, or those who want to go to college, like in the US for tennis. And this is very, very important for us to have that for them, so that at the end of the day, all these kids who play around here are not just playing and playing forever, So that's one of the things we do. If you want me to add, the other things we do is also with education is making sure that kids who play in our programs or who play in our competitions are also enrolled in school, because school and tennis are not mutually exclusive. They go hand in hand. So you want to be a good tennis player, you have to be a good student. You want to be a good student, it's good you have some tennis in your background as well. So if you see outside my door, there's a lady that's a teacher. Kids around here all come to her after school, and she gives them after school work. One of the things that you're the first for me to hear this is that after the tournament, we intend to do what we call a full-time tennis academy, have some of the kids attend school here, working with the Ghana Education Service on that, and then also have tennis, full-day tennis here, like it's done like in the States or other parts of the world. Yeah.
So it means you are really, laying the foundation for these kids. They are also good in education.
Yes.
Aside their tennis
Yes.
skills.
Yes.
So aside this helping of kids, I saw also that you do sell tennis equipment.
Yes.
How has that helped, the tennis players or the young ones?
So we set up Second Serve Tennis Shop, a shop inside the stadium, and that is supposed to be. Initially, we set it up as a place where kids can come and get equipment, shoes, clothing, whatever it is that they need for tennis at a lower cost. These are things that personally I bring in from the States or around the world that players can get it at a lower cost. As we got along, we saw that people who came in for the ITF were also looking for new stuff as well. So we started bringing this, more stuff, and now it's a full service tennis pro shop, which a lot of players from around the world come and enjoy seeing it, from renting their rackets to buying different things. Same thing with our Egalite restaurant. I don't know if you've seen that also at the entrance, also the same thing. We did that also because we have visitors in the country. We know we used to be able to go get food from outside for them and all, and they were, complaints as to the quality of the food and all that. We have no control of it. But now having it here, they're able to walk into a restaurant, order what they want, specifically made for them, and part of it also helps us make profit. The profits from there also helps the foundation run.
So clearly you are, doing something for the betterment of Ghana tennis and
Absolutely.
tennis players, making this an in-house setting for tennis.
Yes.
Everything you need tennis.
Yes.
To make them, can I say?
Tennis is money, and tennis needs money. So you have to find ways to be able to fund your programs. Otherwise, we're going to be sitting at the same place chasing our tail year after year. But and you can see the evidence. I mean, since we started doing this, you can see that year in year, after year, we see the growth of our organization in different areas, and then even to the number of tournaments we host. We started with just 1 week of an ITF tournament, and now we're up to 8 weeks in a year, and we'll keep going from strength to strength. Yeah.
So you've been doing it for how many years now?
So I believe our first ITF was in August of 2018, and now 6 years on, we didn't do it COVID year, by the way, but 6 years on now we have 8 weeks. Yeah.
So progress.
Oh, absolutely, and it's testament to what we do. And I mean, like the ITF development officer was here last week and said that he's impressed with what we've done so far, and promise to keep supporting what we're doing, because I believe we are a little country, not just in the sub-region, but anywhere in the world where you can find kids going, stay for 6 weeks, and accrue points like this. So it's a good thing, and we hope that people will see that more people put their kids into tennis, and hopefully it will rise to where it needs to be.
So how is it going for especially the Ghanaian kids playing tennis? Are they doing well? That others would motivate them?
They are currently the most beneficiaries of us hosting these things here in Ghana. The first week we had our top boy Rafael Dona winning the boys singles, and then winning the boys doubles as well with his partner from Nigeria, and then our top girl Sisu Tomega losing the semifinals. But she's won one of these things before, I believe last year. And then the second week, Rafael ends up in the finals again. Sisu loses in the second round. I mean in the semifinals, but then wins the girls double. So it shows. And now, if you look at the number of boys we have, the number of players we have in both boys and girls, actually, it's increasing. So soon we're going to have, a broad base of very good tennis players, and then from there we will get the best of the best. So I'm very hopeful for a very great future for Ghana tennis. Yeah.
Okay, so the man behind Tennis Foundation Ghana himself, that's yourself.
Yes.
Can we know a bit about yourself and how you came into tennis, and what's the inspiration to do this for Ghana tennis?
So, where do I even start? My name is Roger Crawford, and I played tennis here. I started playing I got into tennis because I was a ball boy at Kaneshi complex way back. When I say way back, it's what 35 years ago. Around the time of Francophonie, Manuel Paddy, I was the third man after them from Kaneshi complex, I'll say. Of course, everybody knows them because they did better than me on
As players.
As players, they did way better than I did. But I was also good in my own right, especially when it came to doubles. Most of my titles, I got them in doubles more than singles, and it's what I also did. And then so I played, and then after years of playing, I also traveled out and went to school in the States, played there a bit, and then started coaching also. I have kids who also play. My daughter played at the University of Massachusetts for 4 years now. She works for IMG Academy, the famous IMG Nick Bollettieri Academy in Florida. My two sons, their names are Hope and Courage Crawford. They are New York State high school boys doubles champions for 2 consecutive years. My little one, Wisdom, is also playing, and he plays on his high school team in the States as well. So, tennis runs in my blood, as I say. And after coaching at club level, I also coached a couple colleges. And then now I actually help manage and run a club, a country club in Westchester County, New York. And I also, for 20 years, I've been running a sleepaway camp for girls in Pennsylvania, which I do every summer. I've been doing it for the past 23 years now. I've been doing that. So, and then I come here, get into not just coaching, but tennis organization, tennis event management, and all that. So, because the whole big industry, which is until recently non-existent in Ghana, but we're trying to let people know that you don't necessarily have to make it on the court as a player only, but after that there's also different things that you can do around tennis. So yes, that's my little bio.
I see. So you are so much in tennis, and your 4 kids are playing, or
Yes.
they've played.
They play, yeah.
Okay. So you are the standard. You are setting the example for others. Why you think they should come into tennis?
Absolutely, tennis will open the doors of the world to you. You have the world at your feet. Just through not just tennis but sport, tennis, golf, any of those sports will open up the world to you. I tell you, there's people that I've met that otherwise I would never have met. Places that I've been that had it not been for tennis, I wouldn't have. So I like to give back to Ghanaians or Ghanaian kids as well, and tell them it's possible for them to have even better life than I have, and then they can also come back at some point and then give back to Ghana as well. Yes.
So specifically you are doing it here in Accra Sports Stadium. Is it the only place? Do you have plans of extending to other parts of the country to maybe get other talents, inspire other people?
We've already been doing things for the past 5-6 years in places like Bolga, who we've been doing things also at a small village in Cape Coast called Intranoa. It's near Ankafo. We have a makeshift court there with kids playing. We have another project coming up in Tamale, and then OT region as well. We've been talking about that with the regional sports development officer as well. So we know that tennis can be just in Accra. There's kids around the country. I've always maintained that the kids up north are faster, stronger, and they jump higher than most of the kids around here. We need to get them into tennis because it's one of the requirements of being able to play the game to a high standard.
I see. So you already indicated that those in the north are faster, and so it means there are talents all over once we can invest in them.
Absolutely. Investment is key. Yes. I've always believed that, again, it's not just the kids around the stadium in Accra, but all around the country we can get good kids to do, to get into tennis, and they'll do well. We just have to create opportunities for them. And even if they don't come in as the best in the country, right? There is this knowledge or mathematical expression which says that the broader or the wider the base, the higher the pyramid goes. Does that make sense? So if we have only 10 kids or 20 kids, only kids in Accra playing, there's only the top of the pyramid will just be short like that. But if you have like 1,000 kids playing, the cream will rise to the top. The kid that is going to be top or the top 10 players are going to be like really good because they have a lot of people to contend with before they get there. So it's a broad-based approach that I think tennis needs in Ghana.
So which people, is the authorities, ministry, sports ministry, would you tell that they have to also support and invest more?
We get support from all over. We are lucky we get the support of the National Sports Authority. Nothing we do here is possible without them. From using the course to helping us, navigate and do different things. And most people around here know that they are witnesses to how good the National Sports Authority treats us. Of course, we work in close. Nothing we do also is possible without it's a blessing of the Ghana Tennis Federation. So we work with them also. Working through the Sports Authority means that we're working directly with the Ministry of Youth and Sports, and they support what we do as much as possible. Our approach is not just sitting down and waiting for like financial support all the time, because that approach is not work. So I believe in starting with the little we have and growing it, and then people will see what we've done and they will come and support it, which is what keeps happening for us.
Okay, so thank you very much. But finally, what's any message you have in terms of the future for tennis Ghana Foundation? Is that it?
Tennis Foundation Ghana.
Tennis Foundation Ghana, and tennis in Ghana going forward.
So I'll say on behalf of Tennis Foundation Ghana that the future is very bright for Ghana tennis. If you have a child, especially any child 10 and under or even 12 and under who is struggling to play maybe a sport or is trying to find a sport to play, let them come and try tennis. We have free equipment to give them to start, from tennis rackets to clothing to shoes for them to start and see. Not every child is going to be a soccer star in Ghana. One of the other things that I also say is that tennis, by its very nature, will also help them, make smart and good decisions, be in good company and keep them off the street and keep them out of trouble, and lead them on the path to making something good out of themselves. I'm a witness.
Okay, thank you very much. And
thank you, pleasure.
Thank you.